one of the most sincere forms of respect is actually listening to what another has to say. Bryant H. McGill. Good morning. My name is Corporal Hall. Welcome to this briefing. The overall classification of this briefing is unclassified. I would like to welcome my SGLs, Staff Sergeant Liss, Staff Sergeant Delaney, and Staff Sergeant Champ. Today, I will be educating you on the importance of being an effective listener as a leader. The agenda for today, I will be talking about what effective listening is and how it applies to being a professional leader in the United States Army. I'll be going over why it is important to be an effective listener as a leader and the impact it has on soldiers and other leaders. I will also be discussing the importance of using effective listening when an operation order is being given and how it can impact a unit's success. In the United States Army, effective listening is adapted by successful leaders to accomplish the mission and lead soldiers. Communication is incredibly important in all aspects. Without it, issues may arise. Move, shoot, communicate is taught in most MOSs in today's Army. Effective listening is actively absorbing the information given to you by a speaker, showing that you are listening and interested in providing feedback to the speaker so that he or she knows the message was received. And this is by Scott Williams, Wright University. There is a difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is when an individual is perceiving sounds. Listening requires understanding and conscious effort. This leads to focusing more on the individual speaking rather than focusing on internal needs. We can hear and listen at the same time. For an example, an individual is speaking and you hear birds chirping in the background. The birds chirping is just a background noise, but you are listening and understanding to the individual speaking. A lot of leaders tend to just hear. This is what sets a successful leader apart. A successful leader listens to everyone around them that is speaking, and the speakers are understood. The Creed of the Non-Commissioned Officers sets the standard for leaders in the Army. One line states, "My two basic responsibilities will always be uppermost in my mind: accomplishment of my mission and the welfare of my soldier." Accomplished leaders always need to know the welfare of their soldiers, night or day. When soldiers have a concern or issue, the first person they should go to is their first-line supervisors. Soldiers should feel comfortable when they are communicating to their leaders. When a soldier can communicate effectively with their leader, this builds a foundation of trust between the two. An excellent example of effective listening as a leader is when a new soldier arrives to the unit. The new soldier comes with worries and not knowing. The first interaction with the new soldier and the leader will set that professional relationship. The leader should perform an integration counseling with the new soldier. The counseling should entail what is to be expected of the new soldier. At this time, a leader can listen to the soldier to better understand who they are as a person and as a soldier. They need to get to know them, what they like, what they dislike, what they can do, what the Army has to offer for them. Listening to feelings and facts and not assuming will build a rapport with that soldier. When a leader and his or her team communicate effectively, the unit or organization will benefit and grow stronger as a whole. Army leaders have peer groups in a unit or organization. A peer group may be individuals who share common interests and are usually the same rank or position. Successful leaders communicate amongst one another. It could be about any topic. For example, if a leader has a question about one of his or her soldiers, they can come to another leader and ask what their opinion might be on that topic. Professional leaders tend to bounce ideas and opinions off one another, which overall helps create new concepts and ideas. The unit or organization benefits to positive camaraderie in its ranks, especially from leaders. When leaders don't communicate or get along with one another, this can create conflict in a hostile work environment. Effective listening as a leader builds positive relations amongst peers. Knowing someone's opinion and perspective on a subject is putting yourself before others, which is important to becoming a proficient, effective listener. All leaders in the United States Army should be proficient at this skill. Everyday Army operations could not properly be executed without communication and effective listening. An operation order is a set plan to direct units or organization to conduct military operations. The 5 parts are the situation, mission, execution, service support, and command and signal. The focus of an operation order is to achieve the commander's end state. Every leader and soldier will have an important role. As a leader, listening effectively when an operation order is being given is crucial to unit success. A leader should listen and write down as much information as they can so they can relay the mission to his or her team. A leader who is not effectively listening to an operation order being given could not only impact his or her team, but could also put the whole unit at risk. For example, not knowing where the location or route of a mission can put a lot of individuals in danger. In the Army, we train how we fight. So every operation order that is being briefed is important, whether training or rather in combat situations. And all leaders need to be listening and understanding what is being briefed. Being an accomplished leader in the Army is vital to earning promotions, awards, and decorations. A leader that communicates professionally is looked up to by soldiers and peers. Being an effective listener is a skill that takes discipline and drive. Soldiers want to communicate to a leader that listens to what they are saying, not just hearing. A leader that has a professional and trusted relationship with his or her peers can bounce ideas and concepts off one another. This overall creates a strong unit and organization. Effective listening during an operation order can accomplish mission success. As a leader, the more information and different perspectives gathered, the better decisions made overall for the unit and organizations. This concludes my brief, pending any questions.